Alright, hey, welcome back. So here we are continuing our WEA Chat series with the directors of the Visual Grammar and Language of Filmmaking course. I'm Chase Johnson Lynch, and this time I'm here with Timmy Maguire.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, and Timmy is you're also one of the originals from the Alpha class that did the first course, aren't you?
Yeah, I was on the very first course, I think, that you did with that select group 2 years ago.
So how did you hear about the course when you came on board?
I met you first of all in the, I think it was in the Brink, and then we did the MSI together briefly, and then you were also thrown this course, so due to writing something, I actually started to pursue what you was doing as well through the making the short films that we did at first.
Yeah, so because you had some acting and you were working with some other actors and writers and trying to put together a feature film, and so you were just kind of like doing your skills development, weren't you? Yeah. So when it came around to doing this directing course, why not? Find out everything, how it all works.
I remember doing the very first film that I did. What was it called? Can't Be Saved, or The Baptism, and
The Baptism. Yeah.
How fast that got put together for my first attempt doing something like that. I thought it was magnificent that I'd done as well as I did, really.
Yeah, because it was kind of like, taking the idea of the enter and exit film, and it could be anything. Long as someone enters a scene, something happens, someone exits. And so you had, I believe, Jamie Bixby, who's been on a lot of these films. He enters the building, it's kind of like mysterious, and he goes into like a room which we know is a bathroom, but it was something else, something weird was going on. And what I liked about that film is that it's one of those it was like visual grammar. It's like you didn't overly explain what was going on. Yeah. You just set the scene and let the audience kind of go, And that's what you should do as a director in that aesthetic. And so you enjoyed making that.
I did, yeah. I enjoyed all the terms that I learned, like MacGuffin and all the different things that it took to actually put the film together, like the actual points of view and stuff like that. All the different terms that I never knew nothing about through filming.
Yeah, because in the beginning, it was really a beginner's course, so we really went deep into it, like crossing the line. We did a whole session on, breaking the fourth wall, or even the four-wall exercise. Yeah. So let me ask you, on that course, we started the interpretation, where we had a script, Thinking of You. Yeah. Do you remember what was your Thinking of You? What was your version?
Yeah, it was down in the cellar, wasn't it?
Probably.
Yeah, it was like a nuclear fallout, and I appeared on someone else's.
No, you appeared in that one, because we talked about that on another session. That was Gary Phillips' film, the apocalyptic version. You and Helen was down in the basement, but you had to direct your own version of Thinking of You.
Thinking of You, yeah, I can.
It's like the birthday card.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that was mine, wasn't it? No.
We all had to do it, but I mean, see, we are going back. But
it's like a couple of years. I'm trying to think what I did Thinking of You.
I'm trying to think what you did thinking, because it wasn't the zombies which you appeared in and everything like that, and and we had so many people making their own versions of Thinking of You and everything. But we'll come back to it. We'll look for it. We'll look down the list of files. So any other films were your favorites over time, even if it wasn't in that first year, because you did the beta course as well and stuff. So any other films come to your mind as like one of your favorites?
Well, the films that we did.
That was yours.
That I did mine. I like The Veteran as well. The Veteran one. Yeah. What else did we do?
Don't you remember the one with the chessboard?
Oh yeah, the remake of Revolver. Yeah, that was also a good little film. We did put it together quite well, really.
Yeah, it had it had a lot of very nice close-ups. The chess pieces being really large and everything. I mean, it's kind of hard when you have so many different angles to remember where that chess piece was and everything. But yeah, no, that was kind of nice and stuff. Because I mean, I think that's the thing is that what's great about this course is even though you're taking the course as the director, you're also an actor, so you've been acting in a lot of films, and we were just having a joke outside where you're typecasted a lot.
Well, yeah. There's only certain parts what I get.
Yeah.
I know this. Do you know what I mean? On the basis of how I look and stuff. But that's all right. I don't mind. Do you know what I mean? I sort of can adapt to most things. Most roles that I get would be like the rugged and rough, like the soldier look, the gangster look, the the tough taxi driver, or
But isn't it cool? Like but one of the cool things about this course, I mean, like when we talked to another actor on it, is that like even though you get typecasted a lot outside of here, unfortunately some people get typecasted inside here. Like Nigel's always getting the psychotic roles, but out there you just said something funny where you just said, "Well, I like to do opera."
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd like to. Well, I'm sort of when it comes to I guess like plays in the respect of there's certain things that I wouldn't well, I think I might be stereotyping myself with that actually. I'm not 100% sure, but most of the typecast that I get would be on the basis of
strong, tough.
Yeah,
I mean, kind of like even if someone says, "Okay, I want you to be a family man,"
yeah,
it'll probably be like someone's kidnapped your daughter.
Yeah.
Kind of like Commando or something like that.
Yeah,
it would probably be like,
that's,
"Oh, okay, I'll start out as a happy-go-lucky family man,
and
then somebody will kidnap my daughter."
It would be, yeah. That is the points that I get, yeah. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately. It's just the way it is, you know what I mean? Which I don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I remember, I don't know whose film was the Train Spotting film.
Oh yeah, the stuff we added onto the show. I like The Usual Suspects.
Yeah, I was gonna say Usual Suspects.
Well. That's more like my type of film. But yeah, I think my imagination's good with writing and stuff like that. When I was to write stuff up and I had a really good writing partner, I think I could put together something. I think I could put together a 90-page brief of notes. With a really good writing partner.
So Timmy's looking for a writing partner and everything like that, and he's really seriously and gung-ho about this and everything. But I mean, as far as disappearing from the course, you disappeared from like 2 of the courses, and now you've come back and everything like that. So where'd you been and what's going on?
I've been quite busy doing different little stuff that I've been running after. I'll give a couple of film ideas out, and I was waiting to hear back from it. But I'm more on the long lines of doing my own stuff as well, because I've got 1,000,001 ideas. I'll start with a title, and I'll work from the title, and something it would gain momentum and get legs with just the titles that I do. Do you know what I mean? Like that Twin Peaks, for instance. If it was rewashed with like professional screenwriters and stuff like that, we could have sent that out, I reckon. Do you know what I mean?
No, exactly. I mean, I remember, like at the time when you came to me with the Twin Peaks idea, it was around the time when legalization was just happening of marijuana in the States. And so, like, you had an idea about having these British guys go into the States and and it was kind of like turned into this kind of Cannonball Run kind of feel or whatever and stuff, and it got stalled in the idea stage. Yeah. But I mean, it was something that was a good idea and it was timely at the time. And we both said, well, it's like, how come nobody else is doing something around this stuff? But but again, there's nothing to stop your creativity from happening and you exploring and then keeping it going and stuff. And it's good to see that you come back to the course and like, even though the courses have changed from being like, okay, we're gonna do enter and exits and homage and interpretation to being more specific. So we did the time-based series, and then now we're in the horror series. So you just done like 2 horror films.
Yeah.
On the course and everything. And
Yeah,
tell
we
us a
did
little
that
bit
quick
about
enough
that.
as well, didn't we? The one with the balloon
Mm.
rolling down the stairs and then getting pops and stuff with the face on it. That was it had a spooky element to it.
It was
you
a
know what I mean?
suspense element to it.
Yeah, it did. It had like horror. I think I could put quite a few horror type. There isn't much I don't think that I could do really. You know, making films and scripts and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's I didn't like. I underestimated myself around cameras and stuff like that and camera angles, which I've still only got the basics. But yeah.
But that's what's good is that on the course where it's collaborative, you have support.
Yeah.
So you have somebody shooting for you, and we're always pitching in with the actors as well and stuff like that. But also we're a guerrilla-based course as well, so it's not like you have to have the sound and the lighting. It's nice if you do, but we also have a building that you have all those different accesses to. So like you did the Vertigo film as well, which was your phobia piece and stuff. So I mean, like, hopefully, coming down to the end of the course, you will be able to get at least another film into the can.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, and everything. But I mean, for now, I want to thank you for taking part in our chat series.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about each of the directors that come onto the course and like where they come from or where they're going, and that other kind of thing. And as you said, like what you're looking to do ahead is like to write, right? So you're looking for a writing partner. You're looking to just kind of like keep doing that. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm making movies as well, making films and stuff like that. Maybe bits of acting. Do you know what I mean? Whatever sort of comes off first, because I think dramatisation, like that's what I like, breathing new life into a character and watching it come alive. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I think of it with like colours and design as opposed to just inventing.
All the palette and the
Yeah.
aesthetic of it all as well.
Yeah, the aesthetic of it.
New words. There's always new words to learn.
Yeah, well, no, it's true. It's like the sort of design that, like some of the characters that, like in the, some of the movies that I've seen, some of them there is a design to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like something that without good characters, whether it's comedy, black comedy, or sort of shooting ups or whatever you want to call it. That's what takes it all off is the character.
Mm-hmm.
That's what keeps the wheel rolling, doesn't it?
Exactly. I mean, and that's a good place to end this. So I'm Chief Johnson Lynch, and it's Timmy Maguire, and it's all about the character, as he just said. So thank you for watching the chat series, and hopefully we'll be back again with some more directors that are participating in the visual grammar language